Hello and welcome back, everyone. My name's Twice, and this is Lies of P. This furball next to me is Spook. And besides anything else, we beat the King of Puppets last time. It's not even remains. You're just gonna have to believe me. We're all good. No need to worry. All is well. Don't think about how Geppetto's already out here. It's
I'm
fine.
glad you're safe. I was so scared I would lose my precious son. It's risky for me just being out here. Fortunately, you didn't need my help. I'm so proud that I got to see my son defeat the king. Hopefully the lesser puppets will die down soon. Now that the king is dead, the puppets have no leader, no direction. But the curse of the petrification disease still lingers. It's tough, but I know where you should go now. The Grand Exhibition. Rumors say the alchemists there have developed a cure. As a man of invention, I'm skeptical of the alchemists, both their science and their motives. But they may be the city's last hope. Won't you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful. If it will help Antonia and the others, it's worth exploring. Go to the Grand Exhibition and see what you can find.
Alright. Oh, and we just get a new
That
pulse.
one
That's pretty good.
puppet could control so many others. That's a memorable feat indeed. Unlike a real king, the puppet left no heir. The remaining puppets are leaderless, and we can reclaim the city. But it's still a city beset by the petrification disease. Seek a cure from the alchemists at the Grand Exhibition. That one,
Well, from one crises to the next. Sorry, but you do give me 3-year growth. I'm really close to my next level. I wish I could see who was playing the music there. Or who decided to attach the saw blade as a head to that bone. The rest of them, they're proud. But assuredly, we did the right thing. Assuredly.
What's going on? All these puppets look utterly down, depressed even. And that seems weird. That's weird, right?
Sorry, buddy. That one I didn't even feel like attacking. You just did that yourself. Well, how was everyone's weekend?
With their king dead, they seem lost. Again, maybe they're mourning him? Whatever's happening, it's like they can't tell their elbow joints from their tail sockets. I'm not even sure they can function without the king to guide them.
1,000 souls. I mean, I'm speaking, of course, to only the people that didn't literally melt. Because, wowzers. It's lit up so well. Okay. A dream of becoming a real girl. Harold Theodore Rosa Isabel Street. Because it's easily hitting 90 plus humidity. Pretty much since Wednesday or Thursday over here. It has not slowed down. If anything, it's gotten worse. Clock sword blade handle seems pretty interesting. I still don't know why these have so much strength compared to like fully formed puppets. It still confuses me. Just like I keep clicking the stick to sprint. That does not happen. Lauren Zine Arcade. Just a statue. Okay. I know I did things this weekend. I feel like just like what? I remember them through the haze of like years long old memories, if anything. Nothing up there, don't look like it. Cool. Hard to break weapons of enemies that don't have weapons to break. I also see the caster up there, but oh no thanks. Ugh. I feel surprised that didn't like decay me directly, but thanks anyways, I suppose. Okay, we got a shortcut I can't reach. We got something that looks breakable but isn't. And a very empty arcade. I cannot describe in words how disappointed. Let's also go to Hotel Krat and like do a bunch of stuff there. How disappointed I was when I realized arcade is also a type of building as a child, and not every arcade is. When people say arcade, they don't just mean pinball machines. Actually devastated.
Antonia's condition is getting worse.
You're getting more
I knew it
butterflies
would
next to you.
The petrification disease locks people inside a cage, inside their own bodies. We're all safe, thanks to her sacrifice. But I wish for a miracle to save everyone. Me as well. I'll use my power to...
Nothing new there.
But you come closer, won't you? When you reach a certain age, it's a comfort to reflect on old memories. That's
It's
a
an
portrait. of me
incredibly
when I was young.
intricate portrait.
I was so feisty, so fearless back then. I loved the world, and the world loved me back. The passion of those days is long gone, but I still dream of those memories. I'm curious what your young eyes see. Is there any resemblance between me and that portrait?
Incredible hats. There is nothing.
It seems
Oh,
to better
God.
you good manners. Yes, those beautiful memories are still vivid in my mind. Time and the memories that fill it are all we have. I hope you're making some good memories of your own. Maybe a comfort to you someday. People have no thanks for keeping.
We got Alandora over here. New
A great
boss
weapon calls for a great-
War badge. Yeah, so this one I used pretty much exclusively for the rest of the game. Once I got it, it was just so good because it like flings outward. All Legion arms ability tier +1 is interesting. Yeah, all of these are, you know, technically they're built more for technique than motivity. There were 3 bodies, but their mind was one. The mind that sought revenge against the puppets by killing them the way their brother was killed. I think... we're good. Nothing super new there. Well, something I want to tell you, Geppetto's puppet. Please come to the Hotel Garden on the way to the Elysian Boulevard. Sure thing, sure thing. Why the heck not?
Des flocons de neige qui brillent dans le ciel.
Welcome, good sir. At last, we speak frankly instead of with professional reserve. I have something to confess. Something involving your unique perspective. I am a puppet whose ego has awoken. I don't know exactly why, and we need not dwell on the details. Instead, I wish to dwell on the welfare of Lady Antonia. I adore Lady Antonia. It is a presumptuous feeling for a puppet to have, to be sure. I have no intention of putting myself forward, of course. However, I cannot watch her die. It's too painful. Thus, I need your unique perspective. You exist somewhere between human and puppet. Can a puppet and a human fall in love? Have you ever met a puppet who loves a human?
Show the wedding ring. Well, that one's just true. We don't even have to lie for that.
Indeed. An unbelievable
That being said, we don't
love
have
to be
proof that there
sure.
was love between the
With
two.
a wedding ring as its symbol. I fear even trying to pursue such a splendid happiness. I have no intention of telling her, of course. It wouldn't be proper to burden someone so frail. If I may be frank, this is better than I dared hope. Even if you are telling me a sweet lie, I shall savor it. Thank you. It was wise to confide in you. Thank you for granting me that wisdom. No matter what fate serving her come to...
Nothing new, just another quartz that I'll purchase happily.
At the House of Vanini.
Did I have anything else? That's the DLC glaive. Wavelength decoder, sure. I thought we had like a jeweled one, or did we go back and do the jeweled one? We must have. No, check the ground at the end of the Krot Central Station. Got it.
The puppets appear lost without their leader. They have no purpose, no focus. To think one can have so much control through ergo waves. If we don't determine who or what is causing it, this could all happen again tomorrow. I fear I must call upon you again, my friend. Please gather records of the puppets' ergo waves while you're defeating them. I always welcome friends.
We don't need the grindstone. I don't think. Did we get any new Legion arms? Get enough to modify? No. But I will swap it out for the flame one again. Which doesn't scale super well for me, but it still does extra damage, so.
I know my way of...
Upgrading wise... Clock Sword Blade. Storm Slash. Man, I don't even have enough for that. Do I have enough cranks? No, not yet. I think I can buy one, right?
At the House of...
You've got a single motivity crank, right? And some various stuff. Oh, Carcass Butcher's. You know, I don't need to level up. All is well. The various liners.
I know my way.
I feel like I'm real. I probably needed more ergo, didn't I? Oh yeah, big time. 1 second. We've got more. Somewhere. There we go.
I know my way.
Unable to answer. Even though it says that you technically could. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. Oh, in that case, never mind.
I'll use my power.
How much do we have in the bank? Not nearly enough. Never mind.
Close your eyes.
To the arcade we go. Swapping out you for you, and also the puppet destroyer for the carcass butcher. Slash strike. I feel like it's a strike, but that does get us to slightly heavy, which would rather not be. That's blocked off. Okay. Heck, even that's blocked off. Alright. Could do like some of this stuff. No. Resident Evil on this generator enemy. I don't rightly remember where everything is. This was over the dead and the screams the undying. Either way, we shall persevere. Like, you know, eventually. That's gonna connect eventually. And I guess I can just quick heal up. Heard something else. Oh, that's just a freaking chandelier. I don't know what's got me on edge in this game. Just the general undead, I assume. This is the wrong direction. That was just for giggles. It does mean I'm probably doomed long term. Wait, is this where you crashed through? So then this is the right way. You just explode, right? Or not? Silly. Then this will be the first floor key, right? Okay. This still feels like I should be being decayed 100%, but it just doesn't. Sorry to bother. They'll go down this way, though. Maybe. There's the decay. Here, not a lick. Okay, go down further. Is that a puppet chilling in there? You look like you just explode. Oh, you do? You do explode. Give me some intelligence. So that's the next level for our puppet killer. I don't really have a big fire boomstick yet. Oh wait, no, we did get that fiery boomstick. I should really look into that. Is it the lack of head that's doing me in? Yeah, we'll leave that one where it was. Blood. No, you know what? It's probably wine. Camera done did me in. This way. Want my 5k souls back. Kinda souls. No, no thanks. I'm down here now. While I'm down there, I would. Okay. Like, who asked? I'm like, god dang. That one I just had the help. Like I was on the other one. It's fine. It's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Thank you. F-250. So pretty heavy duty frame. Thing around this side. Just a fake. Keep your secrets. It's off color. I'm much less concerned that it's wine than it was blood. So. I'm on a charity house concert. Oh, you're invited to the concert being held at a charity house. They have a message of love and hope for all of you. Don't miss the chance to listen to the most innocent performance in all of Krat. Sponsored by Lady Isabel and Sophia M. What is this? I need underground passage key. Okay. Okay. I wouldn't happen to unlock on ouch. No. Okay. Oh, good. That's the least scary gigantic. The bigger they are, the least scary they are, it seems like, in these enemies. Basically, there's an optimal distance, and I don't, or like, ratio, and I don't know what it is, but it's not... I don't know if it's still nothing. I mean, they hit like a truck, right? What are you on? Slow. Slow, slow. Nothing through there, nothing there, nothing up my sleeves. No additional stargazers to keep me sane. Well, this might connect to one of them, though. Well, the only one, really. Yes. I don't even know what I was doing here. Scandal, the tragedy behind the flamboyance. Few citizens of Krat do not know who V is, the crown prince of high society, the man who came up with the Grand Covenant and the automated Venini. The most hated and beloved man in Krat, his innocent passion makes even his opponents sentimental. Fewer people are aware of the tragedy experienced in his youth. True nature of the death of these Venini's parents was covered up. Officially, they're victims of a homicide. Even though V experienced such a tragedy in his youth, he grew up with a cheerful personality and became a well-known person who many parents would be proud of. There's no one who knows that Venini secretly requests for the case history every year, and that his request is always denied. Suspicion surrounded the tragedy at the time. There's known to have been pressure from the workshop and the alchemist throughout the investigation. Most interesting hypothesis is that the murder is not human. This true explains how the workshop and alchemist's suspicious attempts to cover it up. Also explains how Venini was obsessed with inventions and success from his youth. Even Venini, the richest and most influential in all of Krat, can't come close to their power. Alchemist in the workshop. On the other hand, the fact holds another truth. Have you noticed? State censorship is keeping me from writing it, but as a writer, I'm curious if people are ready to accept the truth. The truth is that there's a murderer made of steel that walks among us. Perhaps our world of Krat is not such a safe place after all. Underground passage key, the depot of the Bluese family. Sound of heaven still floats
Who are you?
around.
A lost visitor? Or a looter who's arrived too late? You look like a stalker. I figured you were all dead. No offense. Stalker, visitor, looter, I don't care. Just buy what you need and leave.
Sure, dude. We got two things. Circular electric chainsaw blade. And the indomitable amulet, which is basically just an angel door. I'll use that now too. Just like a what's the word? So, do you have anything you actually want to say?
I came to Krat to see the wonders of the Grand Exhibition.
Like, resistance to ailments.
Not only was the Grand Exhibition a huge disaster, I can't leave because of, well, monsters. If you want to see the exhibition for yourself, head toward the wine cellar down below.
Alright. Where does this split us up at? I guess just literally the other side of the street, right? Yes. One problem. I don't remember where the right door is. It's not there, and that connects backwards, so... it's underground. In fact, should be right there. I'm gonna do it. Like, nah, couldn't be. Each of these clears out a bit, though I do think it's. Yeah, it's still, it lingers. Oh yeah, I never talked to Geppetto after that. Quartz, stocked up on. Star fragment. Pop that. Spear of Honor. Alright, well, it's just a nice little detour, and now we're back on the trail, I suppose. Explode or something there. Greatest show on Earth is coming. Grand Exhibition of Krat. State-of-the-art machines, balloons spread across the sky, and a popular performance that toured from across the Great Desert in the south of the country and the far east. Don't forget the essence of the automated puppet, the center of Krat's revival. Greatest so waits you all. Puppets of the future, multi-purpose puppets. Vanini Tram, new butler puppets. Treasure of the Far East. Could do without the whispers. Before I go down further, it feels like this is the correct way, so let's cut the crap before we get too far ahead of ourselves. Let's grab this electric blitz canister. And let's also go up. At the very least, maybe a shortcut. Yeah. Where's this shortcut for future direction giving purposes? Not for me, I obviously know where I'm going, but you know, some NPC asked me. I think I'm fine, so I'm just gonna keep on trucking. We did not sleep well last night because the cat has been a menace. A real sleepy menace, but a menace nonetheless. Released just the nastiest poop in the middle of the night. Woke us both up. Like, it was that bad kind of deal. I know there's an enemy somewhere around here. Do you break out? No, you don't. I can kind of see you. Hi. You, I don't like carcasses either. Hunters. I feel like we should have been able to. I guess I should have just gone around the rear for that one, huh? It's fine. Did I expect a bigger thing to bust through that one? Yeah, 100%. Balance crank. Not really what we're looking for.
Isn't the old woman venerable lady looking for some wine? You know, like the wine you've got.
Time-honored wine that some would call a ruby of the heavens. Luxury item that legendary stalker is said to have enjoyed drinking as well. I'd say fair enough, but I don't think it was fair enough. Alright, fine, fair enough. Let's pretend like I know where I'm going again. Also, let's hope that Jester isn't there anymore, or I'll just run by it, even if it seems difficult to accomplish. We're back to having a couple quests stacked up. So probably whenever we get through this area, clear out some of the backlog we got here. Well, at least it was a one-time kill. Makes the run back a lot easier. I don't think there's actually any boss for this area. Hey buddy, do you have a few extra ergo?
Hello? Is anyone there? Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity. Please respond. Over.
Talk with me. Sure.
Aviva, it actually worked. This has to be how the King of Puppets did it. How he called to the puppets and controlled them. I can't believe you can transmit your voice through ergo waves. What a brilliant discovery. And you'll never believe what signal I've picked up over the ergo. A cry for help from the Grand Exhibition. Somehow someone survived. I'm suspicious too, but you have to investigate. What if it's some trapped innocent?
Sure. I mean, I'm actually gonna go back to Hotel Krat to talk to Geppetto, but
The portrait hanging in Geppetto's room. It looks very much like you. I sense something strange. Something like the changes you're going through. The sort of thing you'd read in a fairy tale. Go to Geppetto's room. You should see it for yourself.
well, we just might. Mostly because that's where I was headed anyway. Very strange. What's Cat feel about us currently? Scale of his to now. Feels better about us. We'll talk about the weird ass painting.
My son.
Father.
Have you seen that painting? I can't believe
All these
my
portraits
eyes.
adoring
It's
it,
almost
Gray.
as if something is growing out of the portrait. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named D. Gray. Like all artists, he was eccentric. He claimed that a painting could harbor a living soul. But how can that happen? Just like the fairy tale. Forgive a foolish man his ramblings. Perhaps the seed of its growth was there all along. I know you're curious, so see for yourself. I have my work to keep me busy. You don't remember much. Ask me about areas you want to know about.
I'd love to hear about the other areas we're going to.
We plan to reveal our new automated puppet technology at the Grand Exhibition. If it hadn't been cancelled, it would have shocked the world. The alchemists are there now, working on a cure for the petrification disease. Dare we hope? In my experience, they always have an ulterior motive. Remember, be on your guard when you're with them. The barren swamp was originally vacant, useless land. It became a massive dumping ground when the factory started disposing of puppets. The polluted groundwater spawned strange creatures. Perhaps similar to the ones in the cathedral. Definitely worth an investigation. And rumors whisper of rare treasure in a monster's nest. Why don't you go look for it, son? Krat Central Station. Yes, it's where you woke up. There used to be a workshop near it.
Can you tell me why I woke up
However,
there,
the
Dad?
puppets destroyed it when they attacked. Many of the puppets have moved on, but now strange monsters lurk nearby. Be careful if you go back. You're precious to me. People call them the Alchemists of the Isle. Their headquarters must be on an island across the sea, but it's not on any charts. I remember tales of an underground dock in Krat, where the alchemists would embark. That's all I know.
All right. Back to bedazzle the P organ. Belt slots for bearing time. Key uses now. We were just gonna add Fable slots, which is fine because we only have one more quartz anyways. Damage discharge, enhance fatal attack, pulse cell charge, guard regain, recovery, or reduction. I don't know. Both are good. That gives us what, 2 there? Oh, but we did unlock it. Huh? Extra amulet would be pretty nice since we're already chonksters. We got 2 areas to visit. Might as well do it now. We basically reached the end of that area. Alright, to the oh, never mind. We've got multiple things to deal with. Okay, well, I'm gonna do this one first because it's easier. And it's not marked on the map, so I'd forget about it. Yeah. Alright. Should just be out this way. This way. Well, there it has different attacks when you transform versus not. How about that? Alright, I need to chill out because I'm just trying to complete this quest. God damn, it's back there as quick as the DS3 knows. It's not what I'm here for anyways.
I see Hotel Krat. I do love this view. It is a nice view, but we must be moving.
That's great, but like, can you say it was buried right? Am I nuts? Have I not learned the dig? Maybe I already went to dig this. Even though it does not ring a single bell whatsoever. Check the ground at the end of the cliff. Maybe here. I'm just gonna continually waddle backwards until something pops up, I guess. Do I just have to keep pressing X? What's the deal? I'm gonna have to, this is gonna be another one that I try not to look up, and then I look foolish and it takes me 20 minutes. That's what it's feeling like. That's certainly what it's feeling like. I don't see anything pop out this way. It's jeweled. You literally have to do the check ground gesture. My God. Who does this? Is this where you wanted? No. Was it here-ish? Okay. You know, I don't feel bad for checking on that one. Don't much think that was particularly intuitive. Give me that locket. I guess we have 2 more quests to do, including giving ourselves an extra record to listen to, which is pretty exciting. That'll be easy. Like, how did I do this? Just around here. Sure.
Ah, lovely wee. Even in the bottle, it has a distinctive shade of red.
Maybe it is blood.
Thank you, young one. Every step is a struggle when you have the petrification disease. But this glimmer of happier days is priceless. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of price, here's what I can spare. Please, take it.
Commemorative coin. Magnificent event attended by Kratts socialites and celebrities. Another thing to think about. To praise, maybe. Atmosphere is still excellent. Unmatched weird.
Oh, there's another record.
That's all you have to say. She's dead, man. Portrait of a pale girl stabbed repeatedly by a knife. Sisters seem lockets as a sign of their friendship. Alright. Playing that right now. How very convenient.
You're back. I was so worried when you marched off to fight the king. But it's a necklace from the Mona Charity House. They took care of orphans and impoverished children from across Krat. Many of those children grew up at the Rose Estate and became alchemists, technicians, and stalkers. I hope the king didn't harm any of them. Or don't tell me. The king's ergo is actually... Are you okay? You look ill. Ever since I mentioned the necklace. My heavens, you look...
Honestly, I don't remember if this happened or not. No, it must, because, yeah, no, his hair, grows.
You're changing. You're becoming something more than a puppet. Almost human. If this is what you want, just keep behaving. Keep feeling like a human does. You might just hold the true secret of ergo. I'll use my power to help.
We have one level, right?
At the House of Vanini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance. Strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Vanini Foundation. The Foundation is a sort of fan club, sir. A very limited number of these were minted for the original members. Well, once Master Vimini established himself as the Prince of High Society, his popularity skyrocketed, and his signature coat and glasses were mass-produced. This is one of the originals, however, from the limited run. Take care of it, won't you? You have restored Master Vimini's lost collection. You've earned this small token of appreciation, sir. Thank you. The House of Vimini.
I know my way around.
Bad enough. Oh god, all we have is the full. That's all we're allowed, huh? Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll upgrade this for fighting folks and technique. Yeah, honestly, the bone cutting saw blade, I guess. It's essentially just a great sword, though. Link chop. And this one's just blunt. There we go. Large blunt. We'll do this right now. Okay.
Close your eyes. Come to me. Feel alright. Just dance with me all through the night.
I know my way around.
Close to you. I feel good. 'Cause I just know feeling of you. Give it to me, baby.
Anybody else here at Hotel Crown? Not at all.
I feel good.
I don't know if we'll swap the handles or not, to be honest. But for now, I don't know, let's see what it goes with. Is this right? Yeah. That's where we came from. Alright, well, we'll use that eventually. But we've made it to the Grand Exhibition, so let's go back to puppets, because that is what we're going to be dealing with anyways. It's
The
simple.
Grand Exhibition
and it
theme
works.
was automatic puppets and City of the Future. The
I'm
plan
not one of those puppets
was to
of the future.
showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in Krat. But you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
Oh, Gemini, I love how extra you are sometimes. Just working on these lines 24. unlock that eventually, we'll unlock that eventually, but eventually not now. I don't know if a wise person would say that, but I'm sure it's been said. Like, I'm missing stargazing? No, I am not. Kind of break is an instant kill, or what the heck it does, couldn't tell you. I should have swapped to Fulminous too. Oh well. We will make do for now. Hi. You look, threatening. Okay. That's a punch. Looks bad. Oh. Got it. Okay, that's every single small bit of my health. You know, as you do. Hopefully it's a one-time thing there. I do not have high hopes about surviving to get to wherever the next Stargazer is. It's not out there, is it? I feel like I would have seen it. Maybe. It's moving me a lot farther than I expected. But hopefully in a way that gets me to a Stargazer. Oh, we are lucky sons of gods. Maybe. Dies there. That kills? Are you just... No. No, that... God, I hate fall damage these days. It's... come on. Good evening, pirate. How are you? How melted are you on a scale of, like, rock hard ice cream that's been in the freezer for 3 years, and the sloppiest ice cream sundae that's been sitting out? No, you know what? Better yet, a soft serve ice cream that my dad wanted to get to give to his, like, yard worker because it was really hot that day, and instead of, like, preparing with, like, a nice little cooler, he's like, yeah, just hold it out the window while we drive like 3 miles home. It's 98 degrees or something like that. It was mid-August. It was a mess. The worst part is I have to bring it back now because I died on the stupid thing there. You got air conditioning, so it's fine now. That's good. This weekend went by in a haze. My parents have air conditioning. But they... Well, okay. My dad's only in the bedroom, though, so he spent all weekend in the bedroom, is what you're telling me. Yeah, my dad's really cheap with it. Like, I would be surprised if he has it on more than 15 days out of the year. Ten days out of the year, and 2 of them were right then. We got home, it was 80 degrees outside. It was 85 inside because the house has got foot-thick walls, so it keeps heat in. Just out of consequence, I'm gonna go down there again because I'm upset about it. There we go. But we did finally convince him at like 12:30 the first night we visited. We're like, please. We're like, oh yeah, but it's been so long, you don't even have it, like, the vents on. It was like 12:30 and I had to, like, crawl under the bed to turn the vent. Oh. I did have a nice weekend. It was very relaxing overall. Part of that was, you know, self-imposed, but that's fine. Can't remember if you're a live one or not. Well, you are now. Saw some friends. Chelsea found a grand opening of a new, like, romance bookshop that she'd been following for a while. It turns out it was really close to my parents' house, so she went out there with me to like, wait in line, see what there was to see. The line was 200 people out the door onto essentially the street. It was way bigger than I think anybody had anticipated in that store. Chelsea waited in line for an hour and a half. Yeah, because I dropped her off at 1:20. I spent as much time as I dared at, like, the game stores. Because if I spent any more time there, I was going to buy more stuff. I already had bought stuff. I got a copy of Rune Factory 4 and a copy of the original Onimusha. Well, not the original. The remake, I should say. And some Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy cards to open at some point in the future. Probably on stream, 'cause that's where all the fun is anyways. I got 6 packs overall, because I went to like a couple different game stores, and I didn't want to buy too much at any one place, so I'm like, it's really popular. I don't like that smile. So I just bought a couple at like each place. I just buy boosters because like I don't really care about actually building a deck. I know how to play, I just don't want to. I've made my peace with my collection, and that's what I've got. But opening some for y'all, I'm good for it. Plus, I mean, if there's any cool ones, I'll just, you know, I'll package them away and get to look at them. Got plenty of card sleeves. If I remember correctly. Oh, what a nightmare. Yeah. No, don't do that. Whatever you're doing, I prefer if you didn't do that. Yeah, you can bow. I also picked up the Slay the Spire board game because I not only heard good things, but I have seen good things because I actually did play it fairly recently, and it had pretty much all the trappings you'd want and expect, so. It had the roguelike elements, it had the like ascension levels and unlocking cards and relics as time went by. Oh god, another one of you. 1 second. Alright. Quartz is already a good choice. Played a lot of Mario Kart. No one seemed to want to take me up on my on playing Mario Kart multiplayer though. We were all just kind of enjoying the open world. I couldn't imagine why. I've cultivated an environment of fear, I think. Not particularly happily. I love playing Mario Kart. But in the friend group, they're not there for it. Some of my friends wanted to go back outside because they're like, it's definitely cooler outside now when we were hanging out on Saturday. It was 95, 96. Well, my parents were also at a quinceañera. They only lasted about an hour and a half. Which is a shame, because that was about the time they brought out the dancing horses, and that sounded absolutely delightful. Oh my god. There's a lady somewhere down here. Ah, yes, here.
What's going
Sent
on?
out a distress signal.
Don't come any closer.
Little Beauty and the Beast situation. Hi.
You're not one of them. Are you here to save me? Those grand exhibition jerks are not to be messed with. Especially after they took that drug. Then there are those biological experiments. Ugh, how horrid. I can't reveal everything, but suffice it to say that I can escape on my own if you clear the way a bit. Please, wipe out all those mongrels. Please, it'll be easier to breathe once that horrid Victor's been taken out. Once you're done, I'll see you at the hotel.
Victor, huh? Alright. Oh, okay. Well, we're dead. Oh, I am not dead. Possibly even more confusing, actually. Well, this is the pros of... like, what kind of throwables we got? We got a lot of electric throwables. It's the power of, not... resetting on the Stargazer. Start there. So anyways, throwables are really good. Unlock a couple quick shortcuts in succession here. This weekend we've got a wedding that we're both heavily involved in, so honestly I'm just hoping it cools down like 10 or 20 degrees. Last wedding I was at, that, oh, if you break out, I will cry. Champion Victor has returned. Do you remember the great wrestler Victor, the Hercules of Krot, the man who never backed down even when pitted against lion and a bear? Veteran warrior painted the circus with your cheers and applause. Victor is coming back to us. Victor's incurable illness came suddenly a few years ago, saddened all Krat citizens. Everyone learned he's human after all, and fate can't be avoided. But with the help of the alchemists and medical science, Victor is back from the dead. The illness can't bother him anymore. The steel-like will and superhuman power that defied fate World's Strongest Man champion Victor is coming back to us. His big return match is with none other than an automated puppet. This coming full moon, witness what is sure to be a legendary moment of the man who stood at the pinnacle, besting even a machine. My nightmare. Honestly, this is like... You were fine. But 2 of the 3 is the holy trinity of I hate them. Alright, you're gonna break through. Of that, we have no doubt. Let me at least... I don't have a cube right now? Not at all. Oh, you still wanted to explode. Okay. Oh. You? Oh, you're good. Did you break through? Okay. That's probably I can see your eyes are still glowing. Don't like it. Don't like it one bit. I know there's a chest there, but I've got less than no health and not a great look at where a shortcut might be. So we're taking a look-see. Oh, that is not particularly helpful. Whatever. Let's do it. Bad, honestly. Last thing we need to worry about. Honestly, the rest of my time I've either been working through some murder mysteries with the Thursday Murder Club or some Night Rain, which has been going pretty well. But
another fine day in the city of Krat, but I wonder, my friend, just where you've been? If your goal is to study the human condition, there's no better way than my riddle position. You know how it is. It's time for a quiz. Today's riddle might have you over the barrel. But get this one wrong and you will be in peril. So, answer correctly or tango with danger, but when you quiz with the king, danger's no stranger. Now, listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Think about this, whatever it takes. What cannot be used before it breaks? Correct! You were once such a fool, yet you've gotten so clever. I'm happy as a parent. In this city, there are those who wish to crack the shell and be reborn. How about you? Can you awaken and break free of the shell that is your puppet's body? Oh, it's a frightfully difficult question, huh? So, I'll reward you with a hint. At the Grand Exhibition, you now must behold all 10 fingertips of the Woman of Cold. Look close before she escapes your notice. Then I'm done with you. Mostly.
Behold the fingertips of the cold woman. The Grand Cathedral. Usually I'm the one with poor circulation. Our friend Ruth now. Oh, you've got guns. And are a real human. Duly noted. Confusedly noted, but duly noted. That was not very difficult. It's a Trinity key. I haven't seen a Trinity, like, door, though. Which doesn't mean it's not there, but... I haven't seen. Crescent Moonstone, Fatal Catalyst. These are alchemists, huh? Came from there with this. Go through there or back up here. Ooh, I don't know about this one, boss. I'd really like to find a shortcut. Seems promising. Nope, never mind. You know what? I don't really think there's good options here. Not particularly, at least. You think it'll... Oh, no, never mind. Well, I mean, nerds, but it kind of felt like there wasn't a very good option there in the first place. So we'll do the long salty run back and go from there. That's gone. Not, but it's still a lot easier. We'll get there eventually. Honestly, they seem pretty slow. I'm not too worried. Can't. You did follow up? That's great, but like... Literally eat shit. So, I already broke their weapon. Sheesh. And all that work for Legion arm. That's something. Order of Crowd report. No one knows where the inorganic cluster structure called Crowd sunk its roots into Krot. First documented record is 600 years ago, and there was a ground collapse in west of Krot. Bodies of the farmers and the mules who died found unknown minerals and ruins at the bottom of the pit. They didn't know the value at the time. After the alchemists of the Isle settled down, this devil's pit, known as the Relic of Trismegistus, was revealed to be an ergo mine of tremendous value. Until then, Crown was deemed a mere stalagmite with ergo components, so nothing special. Unlike ergo, it doesn't have power, is difficult to process, and absorbs precious ergo spores, so it was more of a hassle. However, after the spread of the petrification disease, things suddenly changed when Crown grew exponentially to be a threat to the foundation of the city. Even now, Crowd is growing. It's early to hypothesize, but I wonder if Crowd is some mineral life that consumes ergo. How else we can explain the abnormal growth? Or a ruin's defense device that reacts to anomalies? Maybe. The ruins are veiled in secrecy for too long. We still don't know much about those cursed ruins. Crowd is still growing, and we need a solution. We officially transitioned past Puppet, so I'm gonna go with my big boy sword for now. Legion caliber. More shot put. I'm gonna get some gnarly tosses in some one of these days. I won't miss the one that I had before. Should have a supply box. If I remember correctly, this is the boss. So let's deal with it. I think that it stays transformed when you do it, even through what would normally be considered like a reset of the Stargazer. Alright, let's go fight their version of Victor Frankenstein, shall we? Wavelengths connect minds and ergo hearts. Transparent fullness where lies cannot exist. Set the new world or a forced prison. Maybe I won't be able to think, laughing in my head or running away. This looks like a boring door open. No punches in it.
This is where evolution becomes real. Feel me. I am Victor, the champion.
I can't tell if I actually like the tubes looking like dreads or not. It's certainly more unique area. I gotta remember his, everything.
We are the reborn.
That's a grab, right?
truly at their fate.
Alright, almost got him to half. That's not terrible. Runbacks in this game, for the most part, aren't too bad. There's a couple really easy ones and a couple more egregious ones. But I felt like they were pretty much all between like 1 to 2 minutes. Or I'd say 30 seconds to a minute would probably be a more accurate. By the way, another indie game came out while I was playing this.
Open your eyes. Gaze upon the new world.
I'm never like catching up on schedules.
It's not over yet. I am the chosen one.
It's only the third bit that I gotta. Big Bane energy from this game. And then also his nose looks like the one guy from a bullet farmer from...
The new world belongs to us.
Mad Max Fury Road. That's the one. That's progress. All right. I wasn't transformed that last fight, was I?
Open your eyes. Gaze upon
That's some good stuff.
You're so weak. So unfit. The new world belongs to us.
Oh my god. Got caught on this big ass thing.
This is the power of the Reborn. Son of God, I dedicate this victory to you.
Okay, that's a new one. Not the worst. Okay. Mostly just gotta try to push through some damage in the first phase. Better.
Fight to the followers of the truth!
don't know if he stays burned.
The new world belongs to us.
That's a shame.
This is the power of the reborn.
Oh my god, you got an extra punch thing too?
Their fate.
Oy vey. Good to know. We'll get through it. We'll get through it.
Fight to the followers of the truth.
We can just flamberge him in the first half. works there, but not terrible.
The new world belongs to us.
Let's weasel our way out of here. Right, they start, when you start staggering them now,
You're so weak, so unfit.
It's spicy, but it works.
Why be humble?
Yeah. Alright, phase 3 now.
A better man.
Hey, it's the scariest boss fight in the game. And also, some much needed plot. Considering most of the stuff we haven't seen yet.
I'm surprised you defeated Victor. Geppetto's creations are truly marvelous. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Simon Manus, a leader among alchemists. I've known your father for a long time. We used to be colleagues, you know. Geppetto didn't understand that the petrification disease can strengthen humankind. Locked into conventional thinking, I'm afraid. But even he can't stop such a magnificent discovery. It's the door to a new world. You've seen this place with your own eyes. Truly inspiring, is it not? What do you suppose our cure has created here?
Literary allegory. Do I gotta lie to him? I don't remember. Let's lie.
I have to admit some surprise. I didn't expect you to be as rational as we are. I'm impressed, even if it's a lie. I'm sorry I underestimated you for being a puppet. You're open-minded enough to hear the truth about the petrification disease.
The disease does not signify death. It's the process of purifying a person's essence. A purified human who overcomes the petrification disease will gain a strengthened body and a mind free of lies. The essence is ergo. Yes, the ergo you use as your power was once a human being. Our undertaking is to help others experience this purification through this elixir. Truly, it's an honor. Ergo's power can do even more. In the hands of the awakened, its abilities are limitless. We already have the means to control that power. Power beyond your imagination. So while you wallow in a pathetic past, we step forward into humanity's future on the Isle of Alchemists. You're welcome to come to the island and witness our triumph firsthand. Or perhaps you'll make a futile effort to stop us. Maybe the Saintess statue can help you. In any case, good luck. Standing against evolution must be exhausting, not to mention demoralizing. Keep your chin up, puppet, and I'll see you soon. No one can say that Simon Manus, leader of the alchemists, isn't hospitable.
Just disappear right here. Yeah, we just dip. That's fair. Uh, 16. Yeah, we can get 2 levels. We can squeeze 2 levels out of this somehow. Yeah, I think get you up to 15, and then we'll start dumping into damage again. I also have that key that we got, so let's do that. I don't think the juiced up roid monster will be there again, considering it gave us something special last time. Let's see what's here. Don't ask why Sophia's here. Don't think about it too hard. It's fine. Respect. System reset. Reset your level. PR Legion arm. More time reset. Or gold corn fruit is retired.
Sorry to startle you. It seems that the power of the listener
You were the least frightening thing
ergo
possible to provide.
is getting stronger. It's powerful enough to send not only my voice, but even illusions. Maybe it's because of the power of this Saintess statue. I came to you because I wanted to tell you about Simon. The terrible things he does. I should have told you about Simon earlier. But it's the sort of thing you have to see to believe. He is the most dangerous man in Krat. He spreads mayhem and death for a delusion he calls evolution. Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krat. horrible future, even worse than the disasters we already face. That's why I woke you up. If you can't save Krat from Simon, no one can. Find the Isle of Alchemists.
There's Spookster.
Someone must know how to get there. I will help as much as I can, of course. Please, save Krat.
Wow.
Whatever choice you make,
Talk, sure.
I've always wondered why I'm a listener. Why this power came to me in this time and place. But now I understand. Ergo reached out, wanting someone to hear it was once human. Or maybe it wanted someone to remember it. Perhaps a god or an angel. Who knows? But the alchemists have tainted everything. The gold coin tree is a pathetic creature they created from the listeners. Like many of their creations, it's tragic, but useful. You can control Ergo with gold coin fruits. The sad tears of those who became trees.
The sad tears of those who became
The
trees.
alchemists might force me to make such a tree for them. Or something even more tragic. Don't let the sacrifice of the alchemists' victims be in vain. With the fruit, they lend their strength to you. Collect gold coin fruits, and let the Saintess statue inspire you to victory. You honor their sacrifice, their grief, and tears.
What about the nature Ergo?
Puppet frenzy, and carcass monsters don't happen by chance. They're all related to Ergo. Ergo is the essence of life, made from the petrification disease. It contains the memories and distilled lifespan.
So essentially, the petrification disease is like the soul of a human being slowly leached from their body.
Simon coveted Ergo's power.
Which is why Ergo in puppets can sometimes awaken them into
could also create enhanced humans. Krat became a city of monsters and petrification disease because of Simon's terrible experiments. The king of puppets tried to stop Simon, but he didn't do well either. Now, our only hope is you. Save Krat from this nightmare.
Alright, not bad. Oh, is that another gold
Oh, this device.
Happy with where we're at. For now. That's fine. We will. Guess we'll go do some more stuff there. And then head to the next area. Okay, Paladina for sure. Oh, Belle's here, nice.
I'm afraid you saw my bad side at the Grand Exhibition. I was able to escape, thanks to you. I didn't mean to be ungrateful. I'm a soldier from outside Krat. They sent us in pairs to investigate. I got trapped by the blockade and separated from my partner. I don't think the puppets are the only things at play here. Can I stay with you until I get in touch with my partner? I get the puppets, but what are the monsters doing here? What is happening to Krat?
Lady Antonia has heard about the Grand Exhibition. She realizes their cure is meaningless. Her illness has worsened. Perhaps because she lost hope. I fear we might lose her soon. Lady Antonia cautions against it, to be sure. But I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope. I have heard about an alchemist who knows how to use that most miraculous of medicines. Please find a way to treat her. This is a supply box, officially approved by the city of Krat. I shall open it and add it to the hotel shop. Many thanks, good sir. No matter what fate serving welcome to...
What do we got next? One more of those. What's up, coin fruit? Blue stones, one ancient caliber. Okay. Always love recruiting teams.
How's the cure for the petrification disease coming along? Glad you asked. It's going well, thanks to you. Sadly, it cannot cure everyone completely. Victims who have progressed too far have already lost organ function, and there's no way to restore that. Even if we eliminate the petrification disease, they won't last long. Their passing might be less painful than petrification, though. Are you sure? I can make a cure, Mr. Stalker, but I leave the choice to you. A longer but painful life, or a quicker but peaceful end. I'll make the cure if you give me one gold coin fruit.
Yeah, sure. Cure for Antonia. No guarantee that even
Stalker,
someone
please
catches it and is cured will survive. That's
the cure isn't exactly stable.
That's all right.
I believed in you, and my belief has been rewarded. She can be cured. It feels like a dream. The possibility of imminent death, though. Why won't pain ever leave her alone? I cannot make this choice. Every option is painful. I cannot know what's best for her. What would you choose? Yes. I suppose ignoring her pain wouldn't be right.
Even if it doesn't cure, it'll
so
help
much. No matter what happens,
passing.
I will accept
Worst
it.
case.
I will administer the medicine. Please accept this token of my gratitude.
People have no idea so many secrets. So thanks for keeping me company.
Oh, I thought I would have to do that, but I guess not.
Whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you.
No matter what, serving welcome to...
At the House of Vanini.
I hear there is a new guest at the hotel, and that you had a little something to do with that. I just find saving people is its own reward. I certainly don't need the money. Even strangers. Everyone deserves some help now and then. we who live through times like this don't live the best lives we can, we dishonor the memories of all we have lost. Honoring the lost is why I do what I do. In a way, I envy the dead. They don't have to know what it's like to remember that they're gone. Ha! And here I go again. Blah, 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 and who cares, huh? Now, let's get out there and save my... that is, our city. Ah, the Grand Covenant. You're not asking much, are you? Very well. Geppetto himself created it, and God help me, I made it work. It's in every puppet, a sort of conscience. And in theory, it should have prevented anything like the puppet frenzy ever happening. It's because we don't truly understand Ergo. At least, that's my view. Sometimes ergo-driven puppets gain what we call awakened egos. Individuality, more or less. Which is a dangerous thing if someone's not ready to handle it. Though that is rare. Or used to be. Hence, the Grand Covenant. Humanity's safety net. But it did not work. The puppet frenzy happened anyway. And I still don't know how. So, the King of Puppets, how did he get around the Covenant, I wonder? He used the ergo wavelengths, but what did he do to their consciences? However, it's a different story when a single puppet cracks the safety device of so many puppets. Does the Grand Covenant break when their ego awakens? Or did someone cause the frenzy after lifting the Grand Covenant? If it's the former, the King of Puppets is the culprit. If it's the latter, the King of Puppets is a means to an end. I am but a simple, brilliant genius and a man about town. I do not pretend to be otherwise. That is why I'm asking you to solve this. Everything depends on what you do now and your choices. I always will.
Appreciate it. I'd be like kind of complicated, I think. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Yeah, overall, I think it's better for myself.
For once, it's not difficult or dangerous. Just give this to Alidoro. I'd give it to him myself, but he's in the Barren Swamp now. He'll understand the significance of this gift. I know. Just do this for me, and I'll be grateful.
Four-fingered glove. If you do remember, the stalker saved her from the workshop tower right before she starved to death. Thoughtful gift. Sacrifice, huh? Oh, he is gone. This is inconvenient on several levels.
Oh my. This is a change I didn't expect.
Do you need a haircut?
Will the King of Puppets get you? Or some other ruffians?
No, this crime against fashion was mine alone, Father.
But I'm not sure what to make of this. Be wary of dangerous people. And always be a good boy for me. You don't remember much. Ask me about it.
Alright, bedazzle the P organ. Some grindstone uses. More stance breaking on perfect guard successful. Amulet slots. Yeah, all that's good stuff. Natural HP. Durability consumption. Perfect guard. Nah, I mean, I'll just put the increased pulse cells. You can give me more chances to screw up. I'm gonna continually take those. Alright, back we go.
According to the guide, Venini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
Oh, hello.
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall. That's also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
You got that right, sister. Our pal is sure to help us. We didn't behave that badly at his last shindig. I hope.
A moment, please. My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight, his windows to the world, to a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles, and do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards. Please, don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in Bumble.
Alright. I'll go find you when you have heat
fruit's
stroke
the only
later.
thing that helps. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Please. The gold coin fruit is the only... We knew you were a true friend. And generous.
I still don't understand.
That's right. I liked you from the
how
start, you
important
know?
the gold
Just
coin
had a
fruit
feeling.
is.
If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemist to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so I suppose this is farewell. I won't ever forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
Quixotic.
I never forget a friendly face.
Honestly, I didn't really expect you to bring us a damn thing, and yet
Thank you. Truly. I'm not saying I'm ready to set up housekeeping, or that I even trust you. But given time, I think we could become actual friends. Honestly, I didn't really expect you to bring us.
Wow! You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island. A place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there? What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Pulcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters.
Definitely is.
I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
Alright. Still getting on the tram, though. Send me to the swamp. Got 3 more areas before end game, so I'm assuming after those, I think I'll have to clear all 3 areas, then we'll get to the DLC, and then be able to come back and take on the final bosses, all 4 of them. Which is admittedly kind of great. Grantland Archive 4. This may cater to a few people with peculiar tastes. If you're an adventurer who wants to know all about Krat, it's worth learning about its shadows. In that sense, the Barren Swamps is the area that showcases Krat's shadows well. Swamps is where scrap puppets are discarded. Because it's composed of swamps and ravines, it wasn't part of the city's development. In the past, it was briefly a coal mine, was soon forgotten because of the Ergo discovery. Later, a few shrewd factory businesses concerned about scrap puppets began to dispose of them illegally here, turning the swamp into what it is now. It's Krat's grave itself. Luckily, the city announced they'll turn the Barren Swamp into a park with the exhibition just around the corner, so we're seeing some hope here. It's a living grave of hell. How about seeing this kind of place with your own eyes before anything's developed? Good or bad? Wow. 2.5 out of 5. That's the lowest I think they'll go. They're operating under games review standards. Can't go lower than like a 7 if a game's any good.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say
5
this.
is absolute
It's
minimum.
a puppet graveyard. Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to
That's
stop
what I
it.
call most of my
Eventually
bathrooms.
had much bigger concerns. Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too? It's just too terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
It's like, I'm gonna have to like dead end that. Not terrible. probably get the electric grindstone now. We're also back to... Oh, right here! Explosive. Yeah. I guess they probably should go back to, Old Reliable here. Nice kiln of, puppets there. Wow, that did more damage. There's gotta be counter hits and stuff in this game, is all I know. Superior insulation converter. Ow. Assume, yeah, corruption. Yes. There goes a fragment of that. Yeesh. Oh god, I forgot about the clown. The clown's back. I'm gonna try to wait out as much of the corruption as I can. This one has a lot less moves though, so not as bad. At least in my opinion. Rude. That's fine. Is that also a rifle? No, you're... You're a swords person. I'm gonna do something here. Yeah, you know what? I should have realized that. That one's on me. That one's on me. Alright. Time for yet another salty run back. Which honestly seems to be the vast majority of what we're doing. Oh, God. I think that no, the clown puppet will be gone because it gave us a Legion caliber. I didn't know if the Great Ball of Fire would be, but I'm glad it is. And I'm hoping, Jesus, to what 2000? Yeah. Glad you did not care enough to fight there. That might have been at least 5% tricky otherwise. Just pull this lever. Unlock the shortcut. Definitely my favorite shortcut unlock in the in the game. Easily. And then I think you actually do follow that partially down. If I remember correctly. What are you? Look. God, sorry for existing. That's a new enemy. It's okay though, we got the shortcut unlocked, just really right here. Evening after the rain. It's gonna take some getting used to as well. But hopefully nothing too bad. So yeah, halfway down should just be the next area.
Those damn alchemists. The terms of the bargain are almost intolerable. Well, it's not like I care about those hotel people anyway. But there are limits. How do you do? It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings. In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something, since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I have absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero. That catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of. You're a worthy hunter, and...
Also, here's some gloves.
A gift for a rescuer. From a technician girl. I don't remember. I've saved so many of the common people. Anyway, thank her, I suppose. Oh. Oh dear. These gloves are a mess. They don't even fit. Is this a practical joke? My God, I never did like that girl. She's just like him. Oh, never mind. I thought you had better taste than this. How disappointing. Get these rags out of my sight.
God, you can't even, like,
You're
pretend
a worthy hunter.
good. Terrible. What do we get? Ooh. Frozen Feast. Liberate and single slash. So, big great sword. Instantly release your weapon. I don't know what that means, but I'm intrigued. Temporarily increase physical damage upon a successful attack. That's also very good. all special weapons. That must be over the course of the runs that I did. Right, because I did some that were... Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, we will leave it in the swamp for now. We are a few areas away. I think we will stumble across this DLC by Thursday. Would be my best guess. Which is exciting. We got 3 areas to get through. 3 bosses on those 3 areas. 2 pretty nasty bosses, and then 1 that's not too bad. And that's my guess as to when the DLC... I mean, I'll look up what the DLC is when. But until then, thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you'd like to leave a follow or just come back, hang out any other time you want, we'll be back on Tuesday tomorrow. So, it won't be too long. And we'll try to get closer to the new stuff. Until then, though, thanks for watching as always. Toodaloo.